You can forgive too fast. And when you do, you don't heal. You just move on without processing. I teach it, but I also know what it looks like when forgiveness becomes a performance instead of a process, because I've done it. There were moments in my life where I've said, I forgive them, but I never actually sat with what they did. I skipped over the anger. I skipped over the confusion. I skipped over the grief. And I told myself I was being mature, spiritual, strong. But I was really avoiding the weight of what happened, avoiding the truth of how it impacted me, avoiding the vulnerability of saying that hurt me more than I admitted. And when you skip that part, forgiveness doesn't land. It shows up later in your triggers, in your relationships, in your body, in your trust. Because forgiveness without processing is not released, it's suppressed. You cannot release what you refuse to acknowledge. So now you're walking around saying, I forgive them. But your body still reacts. Your tone still shifts. Your guard still goes up. There were people in my life I forgave in words long before I processed what they actually did. And it showed up in me. I would say I wasn't over it, but I was still guarded. I would say I had moved on, but I was still bracing myself in similar situations. I would still say I was healed, but I hadn't allowed myself to grieve what I've lost. That means telling the truth around the wound. That means telling the truth about the wound. What actually happened? What did it cost you? What did change in you? Not for the sake of staying stuck, but for the sake of being honest. Tell the truth. That's how wounds repeat themselves. Now, let me say this clearly. Forgiveness is still the goal, but it has to be real, not rushed, not forced, not performed. We are preparing for it by telling the truth first.